3, 2, 1.
Bitch.
Okay.
Did it work?
Yeah, I guess it worked.
Welcome to 40, right?
This is the big 4-0 over the hill.
Episode 40. On our way to midlife crisis of episodes.
I'm a single mom who only wants to have a glass of wine leaned up against the door, seeing her child sleep at night. Just kidding. Did Jackie send those to you too? Have you seen the TikToks of the person?
That guy, right?
Yeah, it's the guy. It's like the 40-year, like the overworked mother seeing her sleeping child.
With the glass of wine.
The internet's undefeated.
The internet is
Welcome.
undefeated. Welcome to episode 40 of Superfriends Sit Down. I, of course, am Alex Bianchini. Across from me is, today is Daddy.
Yes, God. Don't you forget it.
Daddy Vince. Daddy Vincey.
Daddy.
Much like Daddy Yankee, but Daddy Vince. You know, we're just going to move on. Part 2
Absolutely.
of what we
Please
were
don't go there.
Truth be told, we got so enveloped in our 90s extravaganza last week that we decided to go for part 2.
We.
Yes, in
I'm
French.
now. Abacus.
Yeah, abacus was an inside joke from something I was showing Vince earlier. But
we can talk about it.
it's
You don't want to talk about her.
I
I don't
showed
want to
Vince.
talk about her either.
Oh my God.
I showed Alex Caitlyn Jenner singing TikTok on The Masked Singer, to which Alex had to show me. What'd you show me?
I showed him a clip of Burt Kreischer's The Cabin, where he had Caitlyn Jenner and Nikki Glazer do axe throwing. And at one point, the instructor for the axe throwing told them to angle the throw like 15 degrees,
15 degrees at eye level or some
above
shit.
their eye level. And they were just like, oh, we're going to bring out our protractor and we're going to do some math. And then Vince was like, yeah, what are we going to do? Go to my abacus. And literal seconds later, Burt Kreischer says something about an abacus. And both of us just kind of burst out laughing.
We sure did. We
Yeah.
sure did. Hey, Alex, how was your week?
It's good.
Don't mind me. I'm grooming.
It was good. I had a nice double date yesterday.
Oh.
That was fun. Went down to
Yeah, where'd you go to eat?
it's a place called Seagrass in Ocean Grove. Ocean Grove being a very bizarre little town.
Absolutely.
Which I found out. I thought it was back in the day.
No, it's... Nope.
Hold on.
I know what you're going to say. Sorry.
About the gates.
The who?
Exactly. So back in the day,
I thought you were saying something else. I'm sorry.
you know what I was saying?
The gates.
What I'm trying to fucking say. God. Back in the day, which I thought it was back in the day, there are these big stone gates, like pillars, off of Main Street that used to close, evidently, either at night or every Sunday for the entire day. And I thought this was like something that happened in like the 50s and 60s. It's like 15 years ago.
Okay.
Apparently, on Sunday, if you did not live in the town, or if you weren't in the town, let's say you wanted a weekend away and you were coming back Sunday. If you were coming back Sunday, no, you weren't.
Yeah, this is what I did know that.
I did not know that.
I didn't know about the gates parts though. I just
then
I just knew that Ocean Grove is a very select place for living.
One thing that I found very interesting is that in Asbury Park, there's those little bridges over the lake.
Yeah.
Like, do they gate those too? And then what about like the beach access from like the casino? You can just walk the boardwalk and just walk into town.
They have armed guards waiting on horses.
No, they don't.
How do you know?
I
You ever
don't.
try to get into Ocean Grove on a Sunday? Psh.
I mean, the gates aren't there anymore.
Trying to
Or
get
is
into
that
Ocean
yesterday?
Grove on a Sunday is worse than trying to get into the Eagle on a Friday night.
So to be fair,
Okay.
Ocean Grove gates are gone, so you can just walk right in if you really want to.
Okay. Do you really want to go to Ocean Grove though?
Honestly, it's if you like architecture, if you like creepy old houses, and if you like everything to be very close together, Ocean Grove is for you.
Okay.
Or if you like the beach, I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
But that was really the highlight of my week. I would suspect. It feels like since last week, it's been like a month and a half. April has felt both the fastest, that we're already in the double digits for the day,
Okay.
but also the longest, because I don't know. I feel like when we were last here, it was like a month and a half ago. I don't know, just getting
It's
real
actually
wonky.
only 6 days.
I know it's real wonky in the brain right now, but yeah,
Is this your brain on drugs?
Probably.
Do you remember those commercials? The egg in the fucking pan? This is your brain on drugs.
Was it the egg in the pan, or was it she would take the egg and smash them?
I thought
Just-
maybe both.
Yeah, probably both.
I'm going to have to... Well, you know what? We'll just go to the easiest fact-checking source there is. YouTube.
Yeah.
Find a commercial.
Or Google. But yeah, that was really the majority of my week. It's going to be a busy week this week.
Ooh.
Just a lot of work and coaching, and then I'm helping Jackie move, so it's about
Put those
it.
muscles to work.
All three of them. How was your week?
My week, not bad. I do have to tell you something very interesting that happened when you left after our last recording. I immediately got a migraine. Laid on the couch for about an hour. Got up, went to go lay in bed. Threw my brains up. Just threw the fuck up. I had such a bad migraine. It was horrible. I took like some type of pill. I don't even know. It was dark.
It was a dark pill, or it was dark?
It was dark everywhere. I couldn't look at if there was any semblance of light. My throbbing.
Oh my
pain.
God.
It was bad. I don't know what the fuck happened. No idea. But woke up the next day feeling peachy keen.
Interesting.
And then today I actually had quite the gym breakthrough, if I do say so.
Did you not faint?
I did not faint, but I also broke past like a mental barrier on box jumps. I have not jumped higher than a 24-inch box ever.
Did you do 30?
No. I did 27 and a half-ish.
Okay.
It was just progress for me.
Listen.
I have plenty of video footage of me attempting to jump higher than that and psyching my fucking brain out.
Listen, 3.5 inches can make a world of difference.
You're telling me.
I am telling you.
I would like to see it. I mean, it may have been a very slow week for probably both of us, but it was a very big week for the rest of the world, I guess. Lots of shit going on.
Yeah. In the world of unfortunate things, we lost two big names in the world. We lost Cadaver Phillip, the Royal, and then we lost the Barking Man, DMX.
Yep.
I say it like this because, one, I don't really know anything about the Royals, nor do I really care.
Okay.
And
Fair.
Don't get me wrong, DMX, he was a very hype on the music scene, very like huge in the rap world. But man, a lot of suggestive
Very
content
questionable
and
material.
a lot. Like if you really look into it, like it's one thing to have a really catchy chorus. It's like, man, this shit fucking bops. But then you like, you read the lyrics and you're like, oh God.
Yep.
So that's
Finish
my take
the
on
lyric.
that.
You might just
No, we read the lyrics earlier. We're not doing that.
Absolutely not. From one royal family to another. I asked you previously if you saw what happened with Khloe Kardashian on the internet this week, and you, of course, do not. So can I educate you in something gay?
If you must.
I don't know.
Wait, is it actually gay, or is it gay just because it's coming from you? Because it's
both?
just...
It's gay because it's Kardashians, and it's gay because it's coming from me.
I know it's gay. It's gay because it's coming from you.
It's
but
gay.
It's
It's
just
just gay. It's gay.
I'm
That's
not
so
gonna-
gay.
I'm not going to question it. Go
No, I
ahead.
know. Don't question me on what's gay. I know what's gay. God damn it.
Okay.
Here's something.
Enlighten me.
Okay. Apparently, earlier this week, Khloe Kardashian's grandmother posted an unphotoshopped, unfiltered, just raw image of Khloe Kardashian in a bikini, and the world lost their shit.
Of course. Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right. I can't, I'm not going to show the image to anybody. I'll show it to you. I honestly saw nothing wrong with this photo other than, okay, we see what she really looks like minus, a filter. I didn't think it was anything that bad, but apparently she thought it was bad enough that she needed to strip it from the internet as much as possible and get it removed from every possible platform it was being posted on. And then felt the need to retaliate by posting some other images of her own body and this whole long message. And girl, you got caught off guard. There's uglier pictures of you on the internet that paparazzi took.
Two things about that.
Two things. Tell me.
One.
You don't care.
You know how we played that dial-up sound?
Yeah.
That was my brain during that entire portion there.
Okay.
Two. if you feel the need to retaliate about somebody taking a picture of you, you might as well just let the world know, like, let me unleash my insecurities.
Absolutely.
Just
Well, so here's where I think it's actually quite comical. Because the picture, in my eyes, I was like, okay. It was candid. No biggie. And then, because of how persistent they were with getting this photo off the internet, I was like, what's the fucking point? Like, what's the problem here? Like, you look, not like you look in most of your photos, but like, you look like you. It's a very raw, real version of who you are. Like, why do you have to keep up with the facade of the photoshopped pictures because of your own self-image issues?
3 things.
3, okay, add on.
3. 1. Remember the Beyonce Super Bowl photo?
Yes. Beyonce lets that go. Look at that. She probably fucking laughed at it.
Speaking of Super Bowl, 2, do you remember like the minor controversy of Lady Gaga's Super Bowl?
No.
Apparently somebody had mentioned that in her outfit, she had like her stomach had like a little overhang.
Oh yeah, they were calling her fat, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah,
Lady Gaga just had a little bit of pasta that day because she's an Italian woman. She's a full-fledged Italian woman.
A little pasta fajoule.
Pasta.
And 3,
I'm not even gonna say it.
I think that's soup of the day. I don't know.
I know what a pasta fazool is. I'm Italian.
It's something.
One time when my mom and her sisters
I
had a
am not
deli,
done. Hold
I know,
on.
but it ties into pasta fazool. It's just one time when my mom she owned a deli with her sisters on April Fool's Day, she made a joke special to send to her sisters to be like, these are the specials for the day, and instead of pasta fazool, it said fuck you fazool.
Oh my god!
And just everything on there was basically like fuck you. It was a good joke, and then she accidentally sent it to all of her people. But
Oh my god!
Anyway, I'm sorry. What was your last thing?
Number 3, if you ever felt the need to question both the skit and the photo I posted of us as Chris Farley and Adam Sandler, that was it.
I didn't question
Right
it.
there.
I just felt attacked, belittled, and quite honestly, blindsided.
You should never have.
This is the last episode of this podcast. Fuck you. And I storm off
There's
out of my
a British
own house.
comedian, and he said, I forget his name, but Tom Fahey showed me him. Shout out. And his joke was, I've never been so offended, yet agree with something so much in my life.
I've said it before on this podcast. I resemble that remark. Absolutely. I 100%. I can admit that I talk about things most people probably don't give a fuck about. But guess what? I'm still talking about them. Because this is my podcast with you and my friend. And I'm here to educate you on what I think is important. Whether you think it's important or not. I'm just here to show you. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, all right? I'm just trying to spit out and regurgitate as much information as I possibly can.
God. This is very unlike you because spitters are quitters. So the 90s.
So, well, wait, we're not still talking about everything else. Did you see the news article though about the monkeys that broke loose in Cincinnati?
Is this recent? Didn't this just happen in Thailand?
I don't know. Hold on, I haven't screenshot.
We talked about it.
No, I just
the Thailand thing.
Oh, well, yeah, that happened in 2020. No, a group of monkeys is on the loose in Cincinnati after they escaped from a private home. These was somebody's like private collection of monkeys. Hold me closer, tiny monkey.
Like the IKEA monkey?
But like,
remember him?
There was an IKEA monkey?
There was a little like helper monkey that had this like big fur coat and it got left in like a Toronto IKEA.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like stuck in the window, like, they're not picking me up from soccer practice.
That kid left alone at the bus stop. Yeah, monkeys break loose in Cincinnati. I have no idea if they were found, so if you know, let us know. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. And if you don't know, I don't know how to tell you. You know? Monkeys.
Hey, we're the monkeys. Which is the 70s or 60s? It's something back there.
It's not the 90s.
It's definitely not the 90s. Oh,
I was going to watch more of I Love the 90s, and then I just ran out of time. They're very long.
I feel like you didn't run out of time. I feel like you just get down and get sucked into YouTube holes.
Yes.
And you just...
I love getting sucked into holes.
Do you? I guess the vacuum seal helps.
I was watching Scream the other night, and for some reason, 90s, it's on brand, it's on topic. I was watching Scream the other night, and it's the one scene where Cindy, after she punched Courtney Cox in the face, and they're like joking the thing, and then the killer calls her at the house, and they're like trying to knock and get the brother's attention, and all I just think of is that scene in Scary Movie where she's like, and Mom told you to stop sticking your dick in the vacuum cleaner. Just
Officer Doofy.
Officer Doofy. The real, like, that was, talk about a twist.
Yeah. Can I offer you a twist?
You can offer me whatever you want.
Shot to the 90s.
Oh, these are such small cans.
Yeah, I figured it was perfect. I'm not a really big soda drinker. Also, I found out that Orange Crush was invented in 1911 and not the 90s. So, oopsie on my part. But let me go ahead and back this one up real quick, because a very famous 90s line involving orange soda came from one of your favorites and mine, Kel Mitchell.
Yes.
Because what did he say? And please do the voice you did to me on the phone.
Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Yes, I do. I loved that show. And I had a very serious orange soda addiction because of Kel.
Do you remember watching that show and they took an x-ray of his chest once and the x-ray came up orange?
No. Was that an episode?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
No, it was a real medical diagnosis.
I don't know if you're making things up. I don't know.
No,
you could be a liar.
That's actually a very real episode.
I love that.
I just remember that the dad on that show, I was always afraid as a kid that he was going to literally have a heart attack on camera because he was so good at being mad.
Yes. There was two people I was worried about in the 90s, and it was the dad from Kenan and Kel and the uncle from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was constantly worried about both of them.
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil.
Who, unfortunately...
All right. Bummer. Wah, wah, wah. Sounded like Debbie Downer and shit. I wish that was one of the sounds they had on this.
Wow. Wow.
So prior to recording this episode, we were talking about playing another game at the end, and I needed a buzzer, so I downloaded a buzzer app, and there's a plethora of buzzing options. One of them being the dial-up tone that we used for the beginning of this episode, and a bunch of other really annoying sounds that I find quite entertaining.
Yeah. Until it sounded like he hit all of them at the same time.
I did.
Point. Oh,
if you keep hitting them, they just play.
Oh, God.
Which is really annoying, but it reminds me of A Nightmare on Elm Street. There was a fun scene in there with Johnny Depp, but that was an 80s movie, so we're not going to talk about that.
If I could rewind to something I said and spoke about with last episode, is the
can I rewind to the 90s?
Golden age of theme songs. I was telling Vince earlier, and I was also having a discussion with some of my friends about the Spider-Man cartoon being a highlight of the 90s for me. And the theme song, not only having some of like the best music and some kick-ass shredding guitar solos, but literally it's just a guy who definitely got paid way too much money to sing, probably through like a robot voice microphone thing, and he literally just says the words Spider-Man, Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, and then as the middle of the song hits, there's like little scenes from the show where there's explosions and lasers and shit, and like a kick-ass guitar solo, and you just hear wow, 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 wow.
Wait, it's 1, 2, 3. Wow, 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 wow.
We're dumb.
Yes.
But yeah, it is a minute-long intro, and then towards the end, he says spider blood, radioactive spider blood, and that is the entire song, and he definitely got paid way too much money for that.
Plot twist, what if he got paid nickels, dimes, and pennies for that?
That's a lot in the 90s.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not. Inflation is really.
He got in his Pontiac.
In the 90s, I remember I could get $4 and fill up my tank of gas.
He got in his Pontiac Fiero, which was a cool-ass car back then, I think. It might have been 80s. If I'm wrong, oh well. And he just zoomed off into the distance and hoped that no one rear-ended him because they had engines in the back that combusted a lot.
Don't Volkswagen still do that? Like the Beatles?
I don't know, actually. Maybe?
I remember someone saying that's why they were able to make it so small, is because there was no trunk space, so they put the engine in the trunk area.
Mm-hmm. I know that was the old Volkswagens, like the old Beetles.
I know that car is fucking ugly. That's all I know. But what do I know besides what I know?
I don't know.
You know?
It's just it just bothers me that they made like race car editions of the Beetle. But that's not what this episode's about.
No, it's not, and we're not even gonna give any more life to that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The 90s.
Yeah, the 90s. Another thing I want to mention about the 90s is some sad news that I mentioned to Vince earlier is that the Mortal Kombat movie got delayed slightly.
Oh, I know.
It was supposed to come out this week. And I want to see it so fucking... You want to do a movie night?
Yes.
What, is it on HBO Max?
Yes. Or HBO Max or HBO... It's on HBO, I believe.
Is it something you can get? Because I don't have that.
I'm sure I can. I could probably get a free week and cancel it.
The American way.
The American dream is a 1 week free subscription and setting yourself a reminder to cancel it.
Yeah. I remember
I actually have a reminder to cancel something.
I did that for Christmas for Amazon Prime.
Oh, did you do like the 33 days?
33 days, and then I canceled it on like December 23rd.
I love my Amazon. I have to say,
I don't use it enough.
I use it I use way more than I should, to be quite honest with you. I'm more than I really should be allowed to use it. I need to be limited.
I haven't had an orange soda, let alone any soda. I couldn't even tell you how long.
I mean, technically last week... Was that last week that you had the Zevia, or was that the week before? That was the week before. That was the morning episode, right?
No, we had coffee in the morning episode.
You're right. Last week was the Zevia episode.
Is that technically soda? Yeah, I guess it is.
All right, Zevia is basic. It's carbonated fucking water. It's seltzer.
How much did you enjoy me fucking up the name?
Oh my god.
In classic me fashion.
I was just gonna say it's very on brand for you, to be quite honest. What did you... Stevia, you called it?
I call it stevia, which is just like the ingredient that's in it. But before we get too off topic, we had a couple friends reach out and let us know. One, that once again, our friend Brian was like, "Why?" Hold on, I have to read it word for word.
Oh my god! Yeah, let's just attack me. Let's just attack me.
Yeah.
Shit on me, tsunami.
Ew.
So Brian said,
the shit that Vince knows about.
This is for Vince, you fat ass, dumb ass bitch. Why you took me? Do you know that the voicemail to Rachel?
No. So what Vince says is, Ron. I forgot the fucking note. I was gonna do the note.
Sam, the first night at bed, Ron had his head between two cocktail waitresses' breasts.
Damn it! If I knew it, I would have murdered you with that one just now. The shit that Vince knows about and expects other people to know about is ridiculous.
I'm here to say on this podcast, on this platform, right here and now, I know. I know that what I'm expecting of Alex is far too much.
You might as well just be like, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it.
No.
You don't want to be? Okay.
Okay. I don't have like issues with that phrase, but I do remember there was a video of a very popular actress, Dominique Jackson, and they were talking about tolerance, and she's a very iconic, and she's on that show Pose with Ryan Murphy. I know you don't know about it. It's gay. That's why. But she's a trans woman, and she was talking about like equality and rights, and she said, I don't want your tolerance. I want your respect, or something along those lines. And so it's like, I don't need you to get used to it. I need you to get respectful with it. You know what I mean?
Admirable.
And that's on period. But I also know...
Wait.
No, I know. I'm trying to be young. Period. No? Okay.
A period is a grammatical... That's how you end a sentence.
And that's on period. Like, the end of the sentence. That's it. That's the point.
Moving
on. Yes. I know I talk about things that a lot of people don't know about. And that's because I have a mind that very many people would want to look into. No, but also, I have a mind and a collection of very useless information that not a lot of people need.
Have you ever watched Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Indiana Jones movie?
No.
So there's a scene where they open, I think it's Raiders, and they open up the tomb, and there's a guy, his face just melts. So I can imagine that being what happens when someone sees your brain. The inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma.
I'm an enigma, wrapped in a mystery, wrapped in a bitch, all right? The face you just made reminded me of the Mask and Scary Movie when they were doing the What's Up part. What the fuck is that?
I can also do a great De Niro. Get fucker. Anyway, followed by after what you just said, and I quote, "And the game of life was trash."
I'm not saying it was great. I'm just saying it's better than Monopoly.
And then the game of life is the basic bitch of board games, the Karen, if you will.
Who said that?
Ron.
Ron, stop, Ron.
And then our previous guest, Jordan, favorite board games, though they may not be 90s, Monopoly and Clue. So he's a sadist. And then back to Ron, Monopoly and Jumanji. Jumanji being... I feel like a lot of people forget that it was actually a real board game and not just movies.
I thought it came out after the movie. I thought the movie sparked the board game.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that would have...
It would make more sense. I don't know.
I don't know.
And then,
I don't know.
Ron also followed up with Betrayal at House on the Hill and Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. I think those are kind of
games.
Yeah, I think they're kind of more like strategic Dungeons and Dragons kind of games. I think.
Oh.
And then we also
fuck those games. Do you want to talk about Monopoly being an annoying game to play? A game of Munchkin?
I fucking love
a fucking game of Munchkin.
I want to play Munchkin again so bad.
Did
we play that in Ohio?
Yes, and I got really mad because I was gonna win, and they tried to make me lose, and I was like, no, because you didn't do that before. Fucking hated that game. It was like 2 a.m.
That game can be 30 minutes long or 4 hours long. It's crazy.
Well, quit playing games with me because
that's 90s.
Yep.
From Kyle, Trouble.
Yes, great game.
Brian, Taboo.
Taboo is
and
wonderful.
Headbands, which I don't think that's 90s, but
no, I don't think that's 90s at all. Actually, it might be. I feel like that's a game that's very timeless. I feel like that went back to the olden days. Like you would just put something in your head and you would have to get
or like when that phone game with the tilting came out.
Heads Up.
Is that Heads Up?
Mm-hmm. I have it. I paid the $1 for it. Ellen DeGeneres got my money. That sneaky lesbian.
Is it? She invented that?
Yes.
Oh,
that's her app. That's her game. I think. I'm pretty sure. She was on it. But
she's sponsored by it.
I was at Five Below yesterday, and I was trying to see if they had any other like 90s style board types of games for us to play, because who doesn't love playing games? And I saw a 90s mashup that really confused me, and I'm curious if you would want to play it. If you want to play it, I will go buy it at the Five Below because I have $5 to spare.
Where's this fucking interruption jar? You got it.
Hello. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. It's...
You can take Tabitha's pussy.
Guess Who mashed up with Clue.
Is it Guess Clue?
That would have been a really good way for them to actually name the game, but it's Guess Who, the Clue edition. And basically, like, you have to ask the questions and, like, knock down the parts, but instead of, like, people, it's, like, the characters from Clue, the rooms, the weapons.
Oh, okay.
It was intriguing, but I was like, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, you don't need to make two things one.
It's true.
Spice Girls, tonight's not the night when two become one. That
was a Spice Girls song. You're right, yeah.
Do you know what that song was about? That song was actually had a hidden agenda. It was a song about having safe sex. It was about putting on a condom. Spice Girls ahead of their time, really. Advocates. Some might say. Icons. Legends. The moment.
Now, while we're on the topic of board games, can you tell me a little something about Real People? Because it's been here last week, okay. And when I watched your IGTV that you put up, I was looking at our table and I was like, man, it is cluttered as fuck on this thing.
It is, and I really have to say, it's probably this that's really throwing it off.
It is a giant portion of the table.
It is very huge. Real People is a game that I found through my good friend Keith, whose birthday is actually tomorrow. So happy early birthday or happy late birthday, because his birthday was 2 days ago by the time this airs. So you're like trying to do the math in your head.
For some reason, I thought it was Monday again, and I was like, wait.
It's just another, not a Manic Monday. So Real People is a game that I discovered through my friend Keith, and I quickly discovered that this is a game of social profiling.
Oh, God.
You've played this game before. We've played this.
I don't think I ever did. I think it's been brought over, but we just never played it.
No, we played it.
I don't know if I did. Wait.
You definitely played it.
I would have to see the cards because I think...
Absolutely. This game is horrible.
Did we play it at the apartment?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember now.
It's like a guilty pleasure style game. You really want to make sure that you're playing this game with the right group of people because it's all about deceiving them and winning. So whoever you're with, your group of friends, you put this game, you have 4 pictures of people, and then there's 10 clues about that person on the back of the card. You pick one person to describe, and you have to try to psych out your friends and like try not to let them know which one you're reading off of. But like some of the cards say like nickname in high school was like Hot Rod, and it's like some lady with like a blunt bang and a bowl cut. And I'm like, how are you Hot Rod, ma'am? So this game was so problematic that it was only in sales and rotations for 2 years before they took it off the market.
Sorry, I can't move without being the loudest person.
You're fine. Yeah, you're who's interrupting who with your fucking keys. Just kidding.
I said sorry.
I say sorry when I interrupt you too.
Yeah, but I led with it.
Okay, whatever. Anyway. Wait. Yeah, so I brought this game out here because it came out in 1991, and I did want to talk about it, and then there was so much to talk about last week. Mm-hmm. So,
in fact, I wanted to hit you with a whatever, because that's 90s.
Do you want to get into 90s slang? I told Alex that we should do a part 2 to this episode, and he said, I thought we covered everything. I said, Alex, we didn't even talk about 90s slang. And he was oh, you're right.
There was so much. And yeah, to the T, pretty much, what you just did and said.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you for validating me. What?
I forgot. I went to a baby shower yesterday.
I'm so sorry for you.
It was a great time. I was very happy to see my friends.
Okay.
And, it's like seeing a friend have a baby. Or,
sure.
Got to see their new house, got to see their dog.
Okay.
It was a good time.
Who's pregnant that you or is in your life? I don't even know.
My friend Steph. Her and her husband Eric.
Gotcha.
They got a house and wall. It's super nice. He built a line across their backyard because they don't have a fence for the dog to run back and forth. It was fucking great. I'm going to do that at Jackie's.
Would you say that house was all that and a bag of chips?
Yes.
Do you know any 90s slang off the top of your head besides whatever?
Kinda.
All right.
Like talk to the hand?
Yes. Talk to the hand.
Boom shakalaka, I feel like was 90s.
Nope.
No way. Really?
It's not on this list, but...
Oh, no. Listen, it was an NBA Jam, which was released in the 90s.
You know what is on the list? Booyah!
Booyah.
Booyah! There are things to be excited about when it comes to 90s phrases, and booyah was one of them. Booyah expresses joy. For example, booyah, I aced the test. Stupid word. Da bomb.
Da bomb was 90s, that's right.
I want to know...
Whack. Right. That's whack.
One of the phrases on here is, don't go there.
Don't go there.
Nowadays, you say, just stop or, oh my god, enough. However, in the 90s, you told someone, don't go there. This just makes me think of Housewives.
Ew.
That's just something they always say, don't go there. It's a 90s phrase that really has transcended past its decades and into modern time. Eat my shorts. Something I still regularly say to people.
Do you?
In a sexual way.
Don't have a cow? Or was that 80s?
I believe that was 80s because that was on Full House.
At this point, I'm like diving into The Simpsons. Like cowabunga.
Let's bounce.
That was 90s? Yeah, I guess that was 90s.
No duh. Not. Just the word not.
Well, yeah, before Borat took over.
Did he use that word?
Yes.
I don't remember.
In the first Borat, he learned like American jokes, and he did that.
Okay,
you are very funny. Not.
I have to go rewatch Borat now because I don't remember that. That fat.
PHAT.
Yep. When something is cool or awesome, you might say that fat. Make sure to spell out
that
PHAT.
fat or that's fat.
That fat. That fat.
I feel like that's wrong.
I love talking about my fat. That fat.
It's
Me talking. Look at that fat over there. What's the 411?
Calls me a pig last week. The fat this week.
I mean, listen, if you want to know iconic 90s slang words, just watch Clueless. As if.
Oh my God.
Very, very 90s.
So 90s.
That's so 90s. Bling. The 90s were all about bling. Not only could you add a little bling to your clothing, but you're a bedazzler. The
Was
worst
that the 90s
invention.
or was it bling bling? Yeah, that was 90s, I guess.
But you could wear bling around your neck and your fingers. I do believe in the 90s. That's when the nameplate hoop jewelry came in, where it was like you had the nameplate and then the hoop earrings with your name in it.
And then when you were in a relationship, you would switch.
Yes.
And you would wear that person's name.
Yeah. I never had a nameplate necklace.
Me neither.
I was not into it. I really wasn't. I did like hoop earrings though, and I liked hoop earrings that had stuff in the middle, but I didn't want a name.
You liked hoop earrings,
Yeah,
because
I like hoop earrings, but I have no ear piercings. Did I ever tell you about the time
liked
that I went to get pierced?
No, but hold on. You liked hoop earrings because you knew that the bigger the hoop, the bigger the pitch.
Actually, it's bigger the hoop, bigger the hoe.
Oh,
But close enough.
It's tomato tomato.
Tomato, tomato, new, blue, same thing.
So you were getting pierced.
So, well, all right. So I wasn't actually, I wasn't there to get pierced. I was with a group of friends, and they were all looking at different piercings. We were all like 17, maybe 18. And they're all going down the line like, I want my belly button pierced. I want my eyebrow pierced. I want my lip pierced. I want this pierced. And the guy looks at me, he's like, what about you, big guy? You want something? And I looked him stone cold in the eye, and I said, I was born with as many holes as I was going to need in life.
I remember this story, actually.
And I stay true to this day. No piercings. None for me. I don't know why piercing needles freak me out.
Because they go through your skin.
I've had plenty of things go through me.
They don't go through your skin. They go into your holes.
How do you know that they don't pop out of another thing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't. I just ramble for no reason. I'm discovering new things about myself. A hole is torn.
Remember when you mentioned RuPaul?
Oh, yeah. Iconic 90s. RuPaul had a talk show. Did you ever watch the RuPaul talk show?
I feel like I did with my mom a few times.
Right? Like, I feel like I have very vague memories of it. I remember Michelle Visage having neon hair. It was very bright and orange.
Couldn't tell you.
It's basically RuPaul's, like, sidekick best friend who just jumps on everything else she does. And they're just a good day, like, teamwork together.
You know what else my mom used to love watching in the 90s? And
Dr. Phil.
I say in the 90s because, like, that's when I could comprehend things. Richard Simmons.
Oh, yeah. Iconic 90s. You had two men who were very iconic. Richard Simmons, Bob Ross. And they looked almost the same from the back.
If they switched clothes, they would.
You would never know. You would never know. Except Bob Ross would be like so calming and relaxing instead of actually like hyped and they look the same, but they have very different personas.
That'd be
Russell.
I would love to see
Richard Simmons like get you all hyped and shit to work
just
out.
Bob Ross just like, okay, everybody, we're gonna start sweating.
We're gonna sweat to the oldies
Move
today.
those hips.
Ooh,
move those feet.
Oh yeah. Ooh, shake your hips. All right, now we're gonna draw a happy little cloud with our hands, and we're gonna go ooh. Ooh.
Richard Simmons is like, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna paint a happy little tree.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Why has this never been a thing? Why has nobody ever talked about this?
I don't know. You heard it here first, though. Don't fucking.
Yeah, I swear, if somebody takes my fucking ideas. Yeah, I loved the RuPaul show. Very iconic. Questionable choices, but still very cute. What else do I have here? Oh! Birth of a great reality show that turned into a plethora of spin-offs. The Real World premiered in the 90s.
The only thing I know about The Real World is I'm pretty sure there was somebody on there named Puck. Like a hockey puck.
Uh-huh.
And I would always catch little bits and pieces of the show when I was waiting for Beavis and Butthead to start.
I don't remember much about the actual show, The Real World, but I do remember that one time MTV made a movie about The Real World, and it was like a scripted version.
Yeah,
do you remember that? Where the guy kept killing everybody in the house or some shit?
That I don't remember.
I swear, I thought there was. It was like I thought there was like they were all getting picked off. It was like the real world like horror movie. I'm gonna have to fact check that because now
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I have very vague memories from the 90s because I was a young spry chicken at the ripe age of 2 in 1996. So I don't know, like, I don't remember a lot of things, but I do remember some things. And I remember in the 90s, I thought that they had like a Freddy Krueger show on MTV or something. Like there was like a Freddy's, it was basically like Tales from the Crypt, but Freddy Krueger. Tales from the Crypt, also awesome show.
And also 90s.
Yes.
There was
it, or did it start sooner? Doesn't matter because it was great.
But also, did you ever watch Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Who?
Oh my god.
No, you just slurred all that together. Right?
No. I'm Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
No.
What?
I know.
Anyway,
anytime you ask me if I know what something is, I'm just going to say no so you can have the same reaction.
Mystery Science Theater 3000 is it's a video. It's a show. Basically, you watch a movie.
Okay.
And whatever movie's on, you see the silhouette of a guy and 2 robots. And they just provide commentary throughout the entire movie. It was fucking hysterical.
That's my dream job.
It was so
great. To
great.
Sit and give commentary while I watch a movie.
So, the real world movie, The Lost Season, 2002.
Was that it? Wow.
Vancouver roommates square off against zealous fans and each other in a satirical take on the long-running TV series.
Huh. That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I really care to look for.
Can you just screenshot that and send it to me so I can look it up later? Because I actually genuinely would like to look into that. See if I remember. I remember having it recorded on like a VHS tape.
VHS. Do you know what VHS stands for? Me neither.
Video honing service?
You
Video hoeing service? I don't know. Vincent's Hoe Skank. I don't know. What does VHS stand for? What does it actually stand for?
Vince's Hairy Salad. I started typing out Vince. Oh my god. Veterans Health Administration. Oh, that's an A. Oops. Again, classic V. Video home system.
Oh, okay. I wasn't that
No, you were close.
I had one word right.
You know,
I had the easiest word right.
33% of the way there.
God,
I can't believe I had a typo in recording. That sucks.
Okay. In the 90s, something that became very popular that I didn't partake in the 90s, but I did partake in them years later. Chat rooms.
Oh, man.
Did you ever go into a chat room?
I have a funny story about a chat room.
What?
Actually, kind of scary.
Please tell me everything right now.
So I was in AOL chat room.
Of course.
And somebody messaged me, and they started asking, like, you know, where am I from? ASL.
ASL. I was gonna say ASL. Do you know your ASL?
ASL.
I remember having to Google what that was because I was like too young to actually know.
And I remember that entire portion, like, I'm a 10-year-old. I'm like, yeah, I don't care, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. And my mom walked by and she's like, who are you talking to? It's like, some guy. And she was like, huh?
Some stranger on
and
the internet.
They were like asking, like, where are you from? Like, where do you live? And very potential predator situation that I could have been
easily.
in. Oh yeah.
A lot of predators on there.
Now, real quick, before we dive into chat rooms, one thing I forgot to mention earlier, we were talking about slang. You know what my favorite slang is?
What?
Busta.
What's a busta? Alex, can you tell me what's a busta?
Well, in the popular documentary called No Scrubs, a busta is also a scrub.
What's a scrub?
A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
No.
But
wrong lyric. I just have to stop you. I'm sorry. You're saying the wrong lyric.
I am literally getting to it, you shit. I'm so flustered that I literally couldn't think of an insult, so I left with shit.
Okay.
A scrub is a busta, as a guy who thinks he's fly, but he's also known as a...
Busta.
That's
you said
right.
busta twice. A scrub is a busta, who is also known as a busta.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get into TLC. It was going to be TLB, but I fucked up.
Okay.
Truth be told, my last name is Bianchini, so it would have been TLA. So moving forward, what were you saying about chat rooms?
Are you okay? I can just see your brain working, turning. The knobs.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's a it's a square peg in a circular hole.
And if that ain't the goal,
then you ain't get the hole.
And what do we know about holes?
Square things don't fit in.
Oh, I thought.
Unless
No, I was
you're
gonna fire back
trying
with any hole is a goal.
True.
Yep. Goals.
And speaking of 90s things too, before Vince goes in the chat rooms, before I had bought this today,
Okay.
we were looking for Tab, and somehow no Tab. And I was like, what the hell is Tab?
I don't know
even?
if Tab is still in rotation.
It is.
Is
It
it?
is.
Okay,
It
because I was
is.
going to say, I know that they brought it back, but I wasn't sure if it was still
I
out.
think it should still be, but
We
it got
flopped.
me. It got me to the question: what the hell is Tab? And Vince just like, it's like Coke,
Yeah, it's basically
which
Coke.
left me so underwhelmed.
I mean, like, I think the new version of Tab is nowhere near the OG.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure the OG Tab had cocaine in it. Like,
Well, that was the OG Coke. Coca-Cola had cocaine in it.
I don't remember.
Dollar bills had cocaine in them.
What?
That's a real thing.
What happened?
U.S. currency used to have cocaine in it.
Absolutely. How else are you supposed to snort it if not through a dollar bill rolled up?
No, I mean like the actual currency.
There was cocaine in the money?
Yeah, pre
Cocaine in the cash? Mm-hmm. Wow.
cocaine in
Cocaine in the cash.
El dinero.
So, chat rooms. We've all done it. Maybe we haven't. I used to. A lot. It was bad. It was rough. Thankfully,
then
I'm not dead.
And then your chat room just became Grindr.
Kind of. That's really what dating apps are these days. Dating apps are now just a more personalized version of a chat room. Mm-hmm. But like, because I remember chat rooms, you would go in and there would be like everyone there, and like you could talk, and then you would like have a private dialogue with somebody in a private room.
Somebody would they would slide into your DMs essentially.
They would PM you on AIM.
Yeah, they would slide into your AIMs. And then they were greeted by an away message, which was your favorite lyrics.
Your favorite lyric or your emotion or some glittery letters if you were fancy.
In the shower, leave me some love. XOXO.
Yes, exactly. Taking a shower, leave me something to come back to.
The up and down letters.
I want to bring back like
This
AIM
time,
and
baby.
chat rooms and stuff like that, like my youth, you know? Like I want to bring that back so that way I could be like, off to murder someone, leave me something cute. Like just like something so obnoxiously stupid.
Outlandish.
Do you remember MySpace bulletins?
Yeah. It was
Another version of like a chat room type thing that you could like respond to people's bulletins.
MySpace was 2000s.
Yes, I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to draw parallels.
A MySpace bulletin is reminiscent of what is an Instagram story now.
Yeah, I'd say, okay, moving on up.
To the
We're
east
just
side.
evolving in social media. Toys. Can we talk about? We talked about board games last week. Let's just talk about iconic 90s toys.
Oh my god! You remember? I remember there was a surge of yo-yos, and I remember when I was in elementary school, everybody had one. Everybody had a fucking yo-yo. They had I think it was Duncan yo-yos. They were like the top tier, and I remember they got banned in elementary school because some girl got hit in the face with one.
I can't believe that. That's funny.
It was
I never
crazy.
had any rhythm with yo-yo. I couldn't even get it to do the thing where it would just come back up.
I could do a couple tricks actually. I could do the one where you do like the little cradle and it does the pendulum thing.
Okay.
And
I could do that thing with the string where you're like, here, put your hand through.
cat's cradle.
Yeah, something like that.
I
Witch's broom.
I never understood why that was ever a thing.
I know. It.
Like looking back at it now, if somebody was like, check out what I did with this string, I'd be like, okay, how and why?
Remember those fucking plastic little strings that people used to make? Like you would have like the staircase or the square. Do you remember everyone used to, it was like the color. What were they called? That's very 90s. You would make it into like a keychain.
Silly bands?
No, that was
No, that wasn't silly bands.
That was
No.
you fucking bitch. You fucking cut. No, it was the predecessor, I would think, to what silly bands became, because it was like you would make keychains and shit and like friendship bracelets. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Were they like pipe cleaners? Did they look like them? Like were they like fuzzy, but they were like moldable?
No, that's a pipe
have no
cleaner.
idea.
Oh, why can't I think of what it was?
God, I'm crying.
Hold on. 90s.
Well, while you're thinking of that, I don't know if you remember, like back in the days of Blockbuster and Easy Video and shit like that, you would always get yourself like
These. I'm sorry.
whatever movie you were watching. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what they're called, but I know what they like.
Yeah.
The
You know what they're called.
The little
You know what they
stringy
are.
things.
It's called a GIMP keychain?
Oh, times have changed. Oh, it's because you put those on the zipper so you have easy access to open their mouth.
GIMP lanyard keychain.
Like GIMP, like GIMP.
I literally think that's what they're called. Whoa. See, like, I was never that talented to do shit like that. Like, my sister used to be able to do that.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't do that. That looks like a snack.
Do you remember the days of Easy Video and Blockbuster? You get like your favorite tapes, some snacks, some bunch of crunch, and you would get the sticky hand or like those little wall crawler guys, and you whip them at the wall, and they would just.
I loved Bunch of Crunch.
Such
I still love Bunch. Underrated. You ever put that in some popcorn? You ever put it in the hot popcorn? You're welcome.
Well, I know what we're doing for movie night.
Oh, bitch! Yeah, no. Bunch of Crunch, a little bit of popcorn. Mwah, chef's kiss. Yep.
Your new favorite emoji.
I do. I love to send it with the loud one because it does that. Do you know what I mean?
I actually understand that iPhone lingo for once. But
This is just Lady Gaga. That's all it means.
90s was so great for toys and stuff because there were so many things that came out.
Great, but also traumatizing.
Absolutely. But, well, if you think about like some of my favorite toys that could have been, before the 90s were Super Soakers. Nerf
That came
guns.
out in the 90s.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Nerf guns.
Super Soaker. I have a couple 90s toys here. Super Soaker on there. Furbies. Traumatizing candy. Toy. Candy. Some people eat them. Tamagotchi.
Ooh,
traumatizing. Game Boy. Top tier. Betty
Was that
Spaghetti. The Game Boy. Yeah. I don't remember which version of the Game Boy, but a Game Boy.
My first one was a Game Boy Color.
Okay.
That was
I don't remember which one I had.
And then I got a Game Boy
playing
Advance.
a lot of Frogger. A lot of Frogger.
Yeah. And then
Fucking
also
sucked at
like
that game.
the golden age of action figures. Stretch Armstrong.
Rock'em Sock'em.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Sock'em Boppers. You ever have a Sock'em Bopper?
I had that written down. Okay, I didn't actually have... Can we get Sock'em Boppers and do a video of us fighting each other? We can do it at the gym.
We're adults. I think it's just gonna be pure knuckles.
Fuck the fight with you, Dave and Jay. Like, this is the new fight. I'm here to fight. Moon shoes.
Oh, I fucking forgot about them. Those were like the trampoline ones, right?
It was basically like you would put like a Spice Girls platform shoe on, and it just had elastic. So it was like
Elastic or a spring?
Maybe it was a spring.
I'm pretty sure they were like bouncy. Like they were like trampoline.
I know they were bouncy, but I didn't think they were as bouncy as a trampoline. That's a lot.
I don't think
how much airtime.
I don't think you went like feet in the air, but like you would bounce.
You never know. Oh, you're gonna Google moon shoes, and it's gonna be like moon shoe height competition. And it's gonna be right after the jizz off competition. They're just gonna for height.
I came to the wrong
height and just. Can you imagine doing a broad jump in them?
I came to the wrong competition.
This is not what Mom, I'm scared.
I'm scared and I'm sticky.
Oh my god.
One thing I remember was action figures had the best commercials because it would always be like the bad guy and the good guy, and they would always be together at the same time. And the bad guy would always be on a stack of cups, and the good guy would shoot a missile at the cups, and all the cups would fall down, and all the kids would just be like, yeah! And that was the whole reason every kid ever was like, I fucking want G.I. Joes.
Moon shoes are only $36.73 on Amazon.
What sizes do they come in?
One size fits most. Let's see.
That's shocking.
Check the details. Oh, neither one of us can use this. Maximum weight recommendation: 160 pounds. Okay, moon shoes are fat phobic. Calling you out for it now. Moon shoes are canceled.
How did astronauts ever use them?
Alex.
I know that was
Alex. No. I need you to look at what actually moon shoes are comprised of. It is not a spring, and it is not a lot. Like, it is not... Mama, these are rubber bands. These are
Oh my
rubber
God.
bands. Imagine one of them snapping in the middle of a jump and you just...
You just land on the ground.
What if you're jumping with force? What if you were...
As soon as you put the shoe on and stepped into it, it would break.
How do you know?
Because I'm heavier than 160 pounds.
There's shoes with gummy bears in the bottom of them.
Do you... Speaking of rubber bands...
I want
Speaking
you to
of
look at
rubber
the two shoes. Okay.
What the fuck is that?
These are the Balenciaga woman ankle boots. Who
feel
the
like-
fuck is wearing that? Kim
Cruella.
Kardashian has 6 pairs.
Cruella DeVille?
You know who's wearing that? Angelica Houston and the Witches.
I don't know who that is. Oh, $1,300?
Have you ever seen the Witches?
No.
Oh, that's a great movie. You need to watch that. That's an iconic film. Really?
Wait, yes.
I'm
Wait.
actually like, that's a very classic movie from the 90s. They just remade it with Anne Hathaway,
I know.
and it was horrible.
Great.
I don't know. Maybe it was. I didn't watch it, but I just read the reviews.
Oh my god.
90s. Look, this is what I look like with no makeup.
Just looks like someone's face that hit the floor really, really, really hard. Or if like a person was made of pizza.
Beauty and Grace. Angelica
Is that what this
Houston.
is from?
Yes.
Oh.
You're welcome. I'm
Thank you.
teaching you so many new things today.
Yeah.
Some people say I get mad because he doesn't know things. I just get excited to teach him.
He's introducing me to everything I'm never going to look at.
Very true. Very, very true.
But RC cars? Did you ever have an RC car?
No.
You never had a radio control car? Oh man.
My dad probably wanted me to have one really bad, but I was like, "Can I get it? Can I get the Barbie?"
I loved that shit because
Can
you
I-
would build like a little tiny jump or go over a curb and
Can
it
I
would just
be
like
gay?
flip all over the place.
I think
Best.
let me think. You know what I
Creepy
did?
crawlers.
I don't remember creepy crawlers.
Creepy crawlers.
Okay.
You've never heard of creepy crawlers?
No.
Oh my god. It was basically like you made these little jelly bugs. I don't remember if they were edible or not.
Oh, wait a minute. I do remember this. I remember thinking, "Oh, you can eat them."
It was like the Easy Bake Oven for boys.
Easy Bake Oven was also for boys. It was just pink.
It was the Easy Bake Oven marketed for boys.
Yeah.
Is that a more proper way of saying it?
Sure.
Because boys make bugs and eat them, where girls make cookies for the family.
Yeah, literally just perpetuating those stereotypes. I know plenty of girls who've eaten bugs.
Do you?
No. But maybe, I don't know, ask people
You
what
wanna
they
talk-
do in their spare time.
You want to talk about concerning?
You've never had to eat a bug in front of your friends to show them you're tough?
No.
Actually,
What is this, Fear Factor with Joe Rogan's beginning career?
there's a show called Dragula, which is the goth-ish version of RuPaul's Drag Race. And I say that to people because when you hear RuPaul's Drag Race, it's very mainstream. It's very, like, pretty. Whereas Dragula's, like, it's more performance art in drag, but it's very, like, with a dark twist to it. And one of the first challenges on, like, I think it was the 3rd season, is you had to eat a jar of spiders.
Oh, God.
And the winner, a drag king named Landon Cider, who is a cis woman, won that challenge and ate those fucking bugs and didn't bat an eyelash.
On the topic,
Bugs.
no.
A bug.
There was also a song called Dragula
Oh, okay.
by Rob Zombie.
Oh.
And,
Was it any good?
I mean, it was Rob Zombie and it was its own...
So no.
But if I could read you an excerpt of
I can't
the
get this bitch to sit properly. You know what?
of the song, and it goes a little something like this.
Sam,
Okay.
the first... There's never a wrong time to put that in there.
Why? There it is. Okay. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. I slam in the back of my Dragula. Is it sung like that? Absolutely not.
No, it's probably like...
No, not really. It's more like when did that song come out? It was like that era of like raspy like yelling.
Okay. That's fair, I guess.
When did Dragula come out?
When did Dragula come out? Who the hell knows? Not me.
1998.
Hey,
It fits the category.
Look at that. Look at us. Look at us. Did you ever fuck with a Bop It?
Oh my god.
The OG Bop It, where it's just the three things.
Bop It was if you remember, not so long after we put the episode up, I did what was your favorite games? We had Bop It, we had Outburst. I think someone said Connects.
I loved a good Connect set.
They hurt so bad.
I mean, yeah, but they were fun to build with.
Oh yeah.
Never built anything that you were
What
supposed
else?
to build
You know
with.
what else also hurt was Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels?
Not like the actual
Like to
cars.
step on one?
Yeah, well, yeah, but the tracks were deadly weapons.
Really?
Because you would build the tracks, and it was just this very flexible rubber like track, and you just it's like getting hit with a belt.
Okay.
It's fucking terrible.
Alex.
I remember having so many Hot Wheels, and then also, my God, I'm sorry that talking about toys get me very excited because I remember playing with like Micro Machines, and if you ever heard of Beast Wars, it was Transformers, but they were animals,
Okay.
and there was the tits.
Okay. That's fair.
And I had that shit.
Alex, we're gonna move on from toys.
If
And
we
I'm gonna
must.
I'm gonna ask you a couple of this or that's.
I'm ready.
90s edition.
Okay, tubular, which isn't a 90s word.
What?
What?
Minute Maid juice bar or Trix yogurt?
Which one is from the 90s?
No, which one would you rather have? This like everything on this list is from the 90s.
Minute Maid juice bar.
Okay. Pizza Lunchables or 3D Doritos?
Pizza Lunchables.
Cookie Crisps or Trix fruit-shaped cereal?
Oh, Cookie Crisp. Are you fucking kidding me?
Warheads String Thing.
The hell is a string thing?
It from the picture of what it looked like a type of fruit snack that you would just peel.
Like a pull and peel Twizzler?
No, not really pull. No, more like a pull and peel fruit like roll up. Not a fruit by the foot.
I guess I'm gonna go string thing because Warhead. The only Warhead I really liked was Black Cherry.
Okay. Little Hug Fruit Barrel or Jet Puffed Fun Mallows?
What?
So Little Hug Fruit Barrel is the little fruit barrel full of juice
Oh,
with the aluminum foil.
The one that
cap.
you can never get open or it
Nope.
cuts your mouth.
Absolutely.
You have to answer too. I want your opinions as well.
All right, after this.
Fine.
Jet Puffed Fun Mallows are fruit flavored marshmallow. They go great in your ambrosia.
Ew.
I know. Ambrosia's fucking disgusting.
If I had to choose between the two, I'd probably go with the juice.
Okay. A bubble jug or Pepsi Blue?
I can't believe you brought up Pepsi Blue. Oh my fucking God. I was going to talk about that earlier.
I'm talking about it
That
now.
was such a horrendous thing that they did.
Okay.
Bubble jug.
Okay. Dunkaroos Dino Egg Oatmeal.
Shit.
As a child, I hated oatmeal.
Yeah,
and as
me
an
too.
adult, I grew into oatmeal, and now I want the Dino Egg Oatmeal to try. It's actually quite
You
funny.
should have told me. I would have brought it over.
Do you have it at your house?
No.
You have it at your... Okay, never mind.
I could have
I'm
got
sorry.
it at the store, yeah.
It
still
I know
exists,
you were
I'm
picking
pretty
up the
sure.
orange juice. Well, this is before I looked it up.
Fair.
To be quite fair.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, but exactly as you said, as a kid, Dunkaroos, as an adult, Dino Egg Oatmeal, for sure.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
Because
wholeheartedly.
Dunkaroos, they came back out. And
they suck.
It's just not the same. It's that, either that or it's adulthood.
No, it just doesn't.
Because I remember when I was a kid, where it was like, oh yeah, tricks are really fun shapes, but then like when you're not a kid anymore, they just turn into little balls.
Well, because tricks are for kids.
Yeah. And now they like changed the formula, or did they really? And we just grew up.
And that's on that. Laffy Taffy Sparkle Jerry Cherry or Ring Pops?
Left heavy.
Good choice. I agree. Gushers or Ninja Turtle Ice Cream Pop?
Oh, Gushers.
SpaghettiOs, Planter Cheese Balls.
I don't know if I've ever had Planters cheese balls. Are those like
It's
the
literally,
cheese ball?
it's like a cheese doodle, but a ball.
I'm gonna have to between SpaghettiOs and or See, I feel like you gotta keep.
I know. I tried to
gotta
keep
keep the
it.
category
I
the
tried to
same.
keep it compared, but
Like,
it's like,
if
you
you
know
did-
what? You can't.
If you did the cheese balls and the 3D Doritos, it would make so much more sense.
All right. Well, then 3D Doritos or Planter Cheese Balls?
3D Doritos.
Pizza Lunchables or SpaghettiOs?
See, now you got it. Still Pizza Lunchables.
Okay. That's a hard choice for me.
I can't do SpaghettiOs.
Okay.
The sauce hurts.
As an adult, I regularly eat Pizza Lunchables. as a 27-year-old man, if I see a pizza Lunchable at a store, I am compelled to buy it. I have eaten them in front of you several times.
Didn't you get them for the ride to the Ornal?
Yes. They're great. I love them.
Great for home. Great in the car.
Yeah, great for home, great for the car, great on the go. You want a pizza Lunchable? You put the pizza together, and then that crust is so flexible. Boom! It's a fucking taco.
Remember Bagel Bites?
I actually made Bagel Bites in the air fryer last week.
Well, did you ever hear the theme song?
No.
Or was
there was a theme song? I thought there was like a jingle. Sure.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel. No, I fucked it up. When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Damn it! I don't know the words.
I have to agree though. That is a very true to life statement. I can have pizza any time of the day. And our last one.
No one can stop you.
Cosmic brownies or anything out of an easy bake oven.
I'd have to go cosmic brownie, but what would have been the kicker? Although I don't know what your flavor profile is. Cosmic brownie or zebra cake.
Ooh, cosmic brownie. Zebra cakes are cute, but I'm a brownie bitch. I am. I like two types of baked goods, really. Cookies and brownies. And like I like a nice regular brownie, and I like a nice chocolate chunk cookie. Every now and then, I'll go with a sugar or a snickerdoodle.
I gotta say, it's really hard to beat a good regular fudge brownie.
Absolutely. Well, okay. If you're getting one from like a bakery, some of them questionable.
Fair.
But if you like make a thing of fudge brownies from Duncan Hines, Duncan Hines, yeah, they have the best fudge brownie mix in my honest, humble, gay opinion.
Okay, that's a mix. Okay.
Duncan Hines brownie mix, fudge brownie mix.
Have you ever had a blondie?
Yes.
Blondies are my shit.
I
fucking love blondies.
I love blondes. Hairdresser humor. No, blondies, I have to want one. I have to crave that.
I see blondies for me they're your pizza Lunchable.
Okay.
If I see it,
that's
it's like
fair.
I'm getting that.
Okay. You know what? I can
respect it.
No, can I have another Orange Crush? I can't respect that. I can't. That's trash. I'm just kidding. I didn't even tell you. I used to eat.
Do you want one? Or?
Yes, I do. You could just give me the rest of them. I'll chug them right now. No, I genuinely do love orange soda. So this was bad. The fact that they don't have orange soda flavored Zevia breaks my heart. Breaks my little gay heart. I used to eat SpaghettiOs straight out of the can. Straight out of the can. Cold.
Ew.
I know. Listen, I never said that I had like the best taste in the world. I definitely have some questionable choices in my life. I've made a lot of questionable choices in my life, but I'm still here.
Do you remember
the 4th of September?
When 5th of November.
5th of November. I'm sorry. But
wait. Do you remember Hugo Weaving?
One of the singers died. I meant to tell you this.
Wait, singers?
So whoever it is, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh my god. Do you remember the 21st night of September?
Sure.
I thought you were talking about V for Vendetta. Because it's remember the 5th of November.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
Woo!
Anyway.
We were both on two completely different playing fields there. I really did think...
You led me down a path of destruction.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Anyway,
let's backtrack.
What I've been trying to say is, do you remember when Heinz came out with that awful green and purple ketchup?
Yes. There was not just green and purple. There were several colors.
Was it real? I thought it was just green and purple.
I'm pretty sure that there were several colors of that disgusting...
The Scribblers or whatever the fuck they called it?
Colored ketchup. Let me see.
It was such a terrible thing.
It was horrible.
But I totally bought it.
Okay, I see green and purple.
I don't think.
What is this color?
Did they release something else?
Oh wait, there's a mystery color. Ew. Mystery. It could either be passion pink, totally teal, which is just fucking green if we're going by the bottle here, and awesome orange.
And these are all ketchups.
You didn't even know which one you were getting.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I'm sorry, ketchup. It doesn't need to be a funny color.
The only thing that deserves a mystery flavor that has a reputable history,
Airheads.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh god, mystery Airheads are the best.
I used to fuck with them heavy, and then I discovered the watermelon one. not too long ago. I don't know why I used to avoid watermelon flavored things as a child, and in my adulthood, I'm all about it. Mm-hmm. The only thing I can't fuck with though is a watermelon roll. I hate those.
The ice cream sherbet thing?
Yeah, I don't like chocolate and fruity things like that.
Okay.
That's just me.
That's fair.
That's just my opinion. Yeah, no, I never fucked with watermelon roll. Watermelon, great. Watermelon cake. You ever have like a watermelon cake where you like put frosting or whipped cream, I guess, on a cake and pretend it's cake? If I ever had a birthday and that was my cake, I would have fucking punched
frosting
it.
on a watermelon?
You cut out the watermelon and make it into like a cake shape. It's either, I don't know if
yeah, but you said put frosting on a cake and pretend it's a cake.
I meant to say frosting or whipped cream on a watermelon and pretended it was real cake. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Word vomit.
You know what's funny is I remember Scott was telling me once that he was like, I really want to make a cake one day, but I want to trick everyone. And when they cut into it, it's just meatloaf and mashed potatoes, not a cake, not a cake and frosting.
If I went to a party, a gathering, or an event, and they were like, we're going to cut the cake, and they cut into it, and it was fucking shepherd's pie, my ass would be so in there.
Oh, yeah. Dude, shepherd's pie is great.
Steak, mashed potatoes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mwah. You can't, like, if you make something that is edible, I can't be mad at it. But if you're like, I'm going to put frosting on this steak and really, really scam people. No. Now you're wasteful. I saw somebody on TikTok cut open a gallon of chocolate milk just to do it. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Yeah. Chocolate milk is so good.
I think first off, I agree. Love chocolate milk. Actually got at the diner not too long ago. There was a guy on Instagram. And his whole shtick was like pretty much being wasteful. Like he'd be like, oh, this is me adding something to my dish. Like this is me adding ketchup. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Wow, that's perfect. And then it's like, oh, here's my mom. And he would literally be like, this is in like a stupid accent and be like, this is stupid. And he would grab a bucket of ketchup from somewhere and just throw it at the table and be like, perfect. And I'm like, this is your comedy?
Let me tell you something about people who do that.
This wasteful bullshit.
I like ketchup, but not that fucking much.
Well, he did it with everything. He did it with coffee. He did it with soy sauce. He did it with ketchup. He did it with whatever else. It was so fucking obnoxious.
You know what he didn't do it with?
Respectable.
Any love and conviction. Clearly doesn't love himself.
Christ. Oh my God.
We're over an hour in. Shall we play a couple of rounds of Taboo?
Yeah, later.
Are you ready to get your fucking ass kicked?
Let's go.
I'm ready for redemption after that pathetic showing of last week.
So far, we're 2-0.
I was gazing into your eyes, and I just could not, for the life of me.
2-0.
All right, so normally this game is played with more than two people. It's two people on a team normally or more.
Remind me to... I had an idea just now, and remind me to talk about it when...
we finish.
Yeah.
That works for me. Do you remember how to play Taboo?
Sort of.
So, you got a card. And this says diskette. You have to get me to guess that without saying any of... whoa, excuse me. These words. I can't have any more soda. Without saying any of these words.
Okay.
So, if you say one of those words...
I have to buzz myself?
Technically, yeah. Me? But... I guess we're not going to do the buzzer. We're just going to go on good faith here.
Okay.
We're just going to go on good faith. I'm going to trust you not to say the words that are on the card.
No problem.
Now, how do we want to score this? Like...
Is it per card where it's like if...
One card is a point.
Okay.
So, now should we do it where it's like I'm describing to you, if you get it right, that's a point, or if you get it right, I get a point? Because I'm great at describing, but if someone's not good at describing, I'm horrible at guessing.
The person who guesses the card gets the point. Okay.
Say. You bet your ass I'm in. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Me and Mike were talking about like what's good good quality, like top tier memes, and like that's one.
He has been going in with the memes lately. I gotta say.
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it.
Say.
All right, when you're ready, you can flip that.
No, so am I guessing?
Yes.
Okay. So these are my points to be made right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the amount of cards is the amount of points. Okay. I'm ready. You ready?
Yep. This is somebody that you see weekly.
You. Friend.
Sometimes they help you.
Doctor?
You saw one a couple of times.
Therapist.
Correct. I love reading these. There are a lot of blank magazines where they talk about celebrities.
Gossip?
No.
Media?
Nope.
Bullshit?
Nope.
I hate it. You just said you were good at describing things.
I know. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. I said the word.
She? What?
Sometimes you can get Botox in this to stop perspiration.
Armpit.
Correct. You could either have something full of GMOs or get something that's...
Time.
Okay. You got 2 points. Sorry. Or these are actually not... These cards were not great,
so
actually.
good at describing.
You know what it is? I need to play this. I need to play with somebody who knows my pop culture references. Because if somebody knows the pop culture references...
I need to play this game with someone who I can be good at it with. Is what you're fucking telling me.
Or maybe I'm just trying to get you less points so I can win. I said refused, but the card was Rosa Parks, and I don't know if you've been seeing all over the internet. I think we've sent a couple. People are posting like modern pictures in black and white and like talking and like putting a fake caption. So like there was one of...
Oh yeah, you sent me like 17 of Snooki.
They're so good.
My Italian grandmother.
My grandmother fighting for Italian rights. My grandmother,
God.
Snooki with that giant margarita. It's like my grandmother after Prohibition ended in 1930.
Were you doing blue side or purple side?
Whatever side you fancy.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Sure. He is a critically acclaimed movie person.
Steven Spielberg.
African American. He was in The Equalizer. He was in...
Denzel Washington?
Yep.
Never saw that movie, but I know who he is.
This is a famous kind of snack, very popular in the 90s.
Ooh!
It is reminiscent to Barnum and Bailey. There were animals on it.
Animal crackers.
Animal and animal crackers. Was...
You said animal. You can't...
Yeah,
you dumbass.
No, I realize it. Oh, sorry. When you type, your fingers are on the...
Keyboard.
Oh, you look at this. Famous artist.
Bob Ross.
4 frames.
Oh, Andy Warhol?
It was Andy Warhol, yeah.
I should get the point.
Fuck you!
Okay, pass it back.
What? All the cards?
I'll just put them over here.
Okay. Here. So you got... it's tie.
Tie game. Ooh, nail biter.
2. Ready? Round 3. How many rounds are we doing?
I don't know. First one to 10.
10? Yeah,
We'll see.
Go.
I'm just... Because you're not going to get any of these.
Be better!
Trump wanted to build a wall to...
Stop immigration?
Where?
Mexico?
I go to these all the time, but I usually DoorDash instead.
Restaurants? Fast food?
They have them at
Starbucks?
fast food places.
Coffee? Burger? Sandwich?
You usually...
Milkshake?
You usually go here in a vehicle.
Car? Drive-through?
Yep. Good job. It was the name of a Will Smith movie.
Independence
Day? Where he
Day?
helped people get... fall in love.
Hitch.
Yep. Good job. These only have a 3-second memory.
Fish? Flies.
What kind of a fish?
Goldfish.
I use this all the time at the gym.
Time. Was it goldfish?
Yeah, goldfish was right, but I use this all the time at the gym.
Chalk.
Hey. All right, you got 5 total.
That brings me to 7.
No, I'm saying you got 5 total.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Right? Hold on. Goldfish, Hitch, drive-through, Mexico. Yep, that's 3.
All right.
I just needed to warm up. That was a better round for me. I just have to get... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why automatic response. I just
You're getting involved.
I know that
in
there's
element.
some things that I can't describe to you because you won't get the reference.
God, I wish I had my windbreaker on.
You break wind plenty of times. 1, 2, 3.
No.
See?
Jerry Seinfeld ate. Who else? It's a kind of
Pass.
yeah. Fuck.
What the fuck?
She went to jail for tax evasion.
Martha Stewart. My idol.
You went to prom and your parent was a
Chaperone. Hurry up!
popular form of entertainment where you put your hand in the butt of a helper and it was comical. It's like the true word to it. And time.
What the fuck was that?
Ventriloquist.
You put your hand up something?
Puppet was one of the words.
5-4. What was the thing that you were trying to describe and you were like, oh,
Kosher.
I hate you.
Blessed
meat.
Blessed meat?
Yeah. That's kosher is that the animal has been blessed and it was
Meat is on there.
okay. Blessed things you eat. Anyway, give me the other cards, you little cunt.
Okay. Ready? Do it. Championships on the fucking line here.
This is a character from the game Clue, Professor.
I only know Colonel Mustard. Yeah.
Ali Wong is a
Comedian?
what kind?
Female comedian?
What kind? They do things on a stage.
Stand-up comedian.
Thank you. I don't have one of these, but it really does come in handy when you need something.
Vagina.
No, it's when you need to have something on paper from
Birth certificate?
from a device.
Warranty?
I love
Time.
using the okay. Printer.
Oh, okay.
Printer. Plum.
Which one was Plum?
Wasn't he the purple one? Isn't there a purple character from Clue?
Oh, Professor Plum.
Yeah,
okay.
Professor Plum.
Okay.
You're thinking of Mr. Peabody.
No, you just said Plum, and I was like, when did we talk about fruit?
This was the first one. I couldn't. I just saw a hole.
You couldn't just say Glory?
I was gonna point to the wall. Okay. Bad round for you. 1 point. 6-4. You stupid whore.
You're on a
Vacation.
Okay. You're on a vacation and you have to pee.
Porta potty.
Damn, bathroom's in there. Fuck. Sorry.
Get it together.
I'm a
Sassy bitch. Snake.
on
On a plane.
Babies have them. It's a toy for babies.
A rattlesnake? Just a rattle?
Rattlesnake.
Whatever.
What
What
the fuck?
Hey!
Oh, something that I do when my eyes close.
Sleep. Snore.
Snore. Fuck. Damn.
Time. You bitch.
Every word for Jay Leno. I was gonna say chin, comedian, and cars. It's all there
Late night?
tonight.
Oh.
Also, one of them was Mother Teresa, and I was like, so you got 2
I did, so it's 6-6.
pickup sticks. Bitch.
All right.
I hope the suspense is killing you as much as it's killing me because it is.
It's a hefty.
Ready? Championship. Let's go. Okay.
There's always room for.
Dessert.
I want to go on one of these
Vacation.
in the ocean.
Cruise.
You
Hut.
go really fast on them.
Speedboat. Jet ski.
Jet ski. Good job. Okay, that was 2. Come to my
Window.
You're gonna win. Shot in the head.
Dead.
Shot in the head at a play.
Oh, Abraham Lincoln.
Congratulations, you
Keep
won.
going.
Okay.
There's redemption for after. Maybe you can
Okay,
surpass me.
come to the blank and check in.
Ritz?
Nope.
Hotel? Desk?
Something. Where is the desk in the hotel?
Lobby.
Okay.
Hotel wasn't on there?
Hotel wasn't there, but you already said it, so I could say it back to
okay.
you. I love this store. It's skincare.
Lush? Time.
Okay. See, I'm good at describing. I'm fast with it.
You did have to warm up.
Okay, so you have 7. 7!
Which gives me a grand total of what, 13?
No, you have... I'm sorry. You have 12.
Okay. 'Cause like you said, I won, so...
I'm sorry.
All right.
You did
So,
win. I have to get... Actually,
6
I have to get...
or 4?
I have 6 here, and you have 12, so yeah, I have to get 6 to tie, 7 to win. Go. Here we go.
It's a thing that gingers have.
Freckles.
I do this a lot when I try to tell a story.
Talk. Babble. Ramble.
You're on the right.
Skip. I don't know.
No, it's when I'm to.
Stutter?
Yep. I feel like that's probably cheating, but whatever. It is a movie with Keanu Reeves on a bus.
Speed.
People do this to greet each other and celebrate.
Wave. Hug. Kiss.
It involves. They say it when they go for it. White people do it a lot. Basketball
five.
tournament. Yeah, high five.
Time. Okay. I got 4 in that round because you couldn't get it together.
I couldn't get it together. You
Yeah,
fucking
you're
started.
terrible at describing.
You
laughed
started
for like 4 seconds
you started-
before you even start describing
First and
them.
foremost, this last round, you cackled when you fucking said "talk" to me telling a story. You stupid bitch.
I know. Okay. Well,
Don't-
this was fun. I'm
gonna-
still a loser.
I'm gonna consider this still 2-0 because this is a really bad one-on-one game.
This is pretty hard to do one-on-one. But hard things are good. Good things are hard.
And if you don't know, now you know.
A hard man is good to find, as Mae West would say.
A hard man is good to find.
A good man's hard to find, but a hard man is good to find. Hi-oh!
That being said, episode 4, everybody.
40!
Take care. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Deuces! Oh, what, gotta bounce!
Oh my god, fuck you.